Harry Props FPV, thanks for a $5 super chat. When charging lithium-ion batteries via USB, can you just leave it plugged in indefinitely? Fat Shark batteries or the radio via USB? Harry Props, that depends entirely on the charger. Now, any good LiPo or lithium-ion charger should detect that the batteries are at 4.2 volts and then just leave them alone. However, I don't know if you guys can see, there is a cradle charger. It's behind the 3D printer. You can't see it. There's an 18650 cradle charger back there. And if I leave batteries in it for a week, the batteries go up to 4.2 volts. They stay at 4.2 volts. And then after about a week, they go 4.21, 4.22, 4.23. Once they got up to 4.25 volts before I noticed, and I was like, what the hell? So my charger is defective. It shouldn't do that. And I should probably replace it. But instead, I just take the batteries out when they're fully charged. Should probably replace it. A good charger shouldn't do that. So keep an eye out for bad behavior, but it should be fine. Now, leaving the batteries at full charge will cause them to degrade their performance. But these are not high C-rate batteries to begin with. You're not pulling very much amperage from them. Maybe if you're running a Crossfire module at 2 watts, now you're starting to pull enough power that the internal resistance of the battery matters. So if you've got a LiPo in your Radio Master, people ask, well, should I put it to storage voltage after I'm done flying? What a pain in the ass. Please don't do that. But what about the internal resistance? Who cares? Internal resistance mostly matters when you are pulling a lot of current. If you are not pulling a lot of current, the voltage drop, think about this. Think about like sucking a milkshake through a straw versus sucking just like water through a straw. And let's say we've got a teeny tiny little straw and we got a big fat straw. If you are sucking water through the straw, kind of doesn't matter if it's a big straw or a little straw, you're still going to sort of get some. But if you're trying to suck a big, thick milkshake through the straw, you really need that big straw. That's a very bad analogy for how internal resistance works. So if you're just running your Fat Shark goggles or your Radio Master, if the battery's internal resistance gets high because you're not putting it at storage, doesn't matter. That's my take.